Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news in a move that's sending shockwaves through the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles are reportedly exploring a blockbuster trade that could reshape the division's landscape for years to come. The buzz, coming from trusted NFL insider Adam Schefter, suggests that the Eagles, currently sitting at a solid 7-2 record, are considering trading Devonta Smith, one of their most dynamic wide receivers, to the Washington Commanders. Now, I know what you're thinking. This would be massive, right? It's not every day that a team with such a strong record considers shaking up their roster, especially when it involves a key offensive weapon like Smith. But the NFL is all about moves and countermoves, and this potential trade could be a game changer, especially for Washington. The Eagles, despite their impressive record, have some concerns about their depth at wide receiver. While A.J. Brown has been phenomenal this season, the team's wider receiver room isn't as deep as they'd like. Schefter reports that the Eagles are eyeing a trade that would send Smith to Washington in exchange for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft. And in addition, they'd be freeing up about $15 million in cap space that could be used to bolster their defensive line. This kind of move isn't just about adding talent. It's about strategic cap management and trying to improve their run game and overall team balance after losing Barkley to injury and other setbacks. Now, for Washington, this is a huge opportunity. Bringing in Devonta Smith would be like adding a surgical weapon in the slot and outside, someone who excels at route running, with the hands and YAC ability to make defenses look silly. Smith's profile is pretty much perfect for what Washington needs right now. Coming into 2025, he's already proven to be a consistent performer, with 9 games played, 48 receptions on 62 targets, totaling 657 yards, averaging 7 yards per catch, and scoring 3 touchdowns. Over his career, he's amassed over 0 yards and 25 touchdowns, with a very impressive 85.1 PFF grade. His EPA per play sits at plus 0.35, and he's known for having 0 drops, with YAC averaging 4.8 yards. That's the kind of reliable, explosive receiver that can elevate the entire offense. What makes Smith an even more attractive target for Washington is his ability to fit seamlessly into the offensive scheme, especially with a quarterback like Sam Howell, who is still developing but has shown flashes of brilliance. Smith's ability to make contested catches and his route running makes him a perfect partner for Terry McLaurin, creating a dynamic duo that could be feared across the league. As a former All-Rookie, with a 65% catch rate and minimal injury history, Smith is a player who can stay on the field and produce, giving the Commanders a much-needed offensive spark. And considering that Washington's cap space sits around $26 million, they could comfortably absorb Smith's contract and still have room to maneuver for future upgrades. Now, why would the Eagles be willing to part with Smith? Well, Schefter points out that their focus is shifting towards strengthening their run game and managing their cap. With a record of 7-2, the Eagles are in a good position to make a deep playoff run, but they're also aware of the injuries and the need to maximize their roster's depth. Liberating $15 million in cap space by trading Smith not only helps them in the short term, but also aligns with their strategy to build a more balanced team. Plus, trading Smith now could net them a valuable pick in 2026, which they can use to target future needs. For Washington, this potential acquisition could mean an offensive boost of over 80 yards per game through the air, a significant increase in EPA, up to 12%, and a boost in overall offensive efficiency. In terms of matchups, Smith would be a nightmare for defenses trying to double-team McLaurin or bracket cover him. His ability to gain separation, with a plus 20% improvement in yards per reception compared to their current WR2, would create a more dynamic, unpredictable passing attack. Historically, adding a player like Smith, akin to the boost Metcalf gave to the Seahawks, could elevate the entire offense and open up more opportunities for the run game and play-action passes. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Making a move like this could also impact NFL Super Bowl odds. Currently, the Commanders are sitting at long shots, around plus 50-0, but with a move like acquiring Smith, their odds could improve to around plus 28-0, especially if it leads to a more potent and resilient offense. The depth he provides, especially in zone coverage, makes him an X-factor, adding a layer of unpredictability that defenses will struggle to contain. It's a bold move, but one that could mark the beginning of a new era for Washington, a sort of renaissance where their offense reclaims its identity and starts to dominate. When we look at the big picture, this isn't just about one player. It's about a strategic pivot for the Commanders. It's about retooling the offense around a young, talented quarterback and giving him weapons that can make a difference in close games, playoff pushes, and potentially a Super Bowl run. With Smith's proven track record and his ability to thrive in high-pressure situations, he could be the spark that ignites Washington's offense and perhaps rekindles their championship ambitions. It's also a statement to the rest of the league that the Commanders are serious about competing at the highest level, willing to make bold moves to climb the NFC hierarchy and challenge the giants like Philadelphia and Dallas. Of course, there are questions and skeptics. Some might wonder if the Eagles are making the right call or if Washington will be able to integrate Smith smoothly into their system. But historically, when a team like Washington makes a move of this magnitude, it's done with a clear vision and a desire to ascend. The fan base is eager, and the players are motivated. This trade, if it happens, could be the catalyst for a new chapter in Redskins history, one where offense, youth, and strategic thinking come together to build something special. As we wait for official confirmation, the excitement is palpable. Fans are already dreaming about the possibilities, seeing Smith in the burgundy and gold, running crisp routes, catching clutch passes, and helping lead the Commanders to a playoff run. It's the kind of move that redefines teams, shifts power in divisions, and rewrites narratives. The NFC East is already one of the most competitive divisions in the league, but a move like this could turn the tide in Washington's favor, establishing them as serious contenders once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, this potential trade isn't just about adding a talented receiver. It's about signaling a new era. The Commanders are building around their young quarterback, and acquiring someone like Devonta Smith would give them a true game changer on offense. Someone who can stretch defenses, create mismatches, and make clutch plays when it matters most. This move would also send a strong message to the rest of the league that Washington isn't content with just being a middle-of-the-pack team anymore. They're aiming higher, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. In the end, the NFL is a league of giants and underdogs, of strategic gambles and bold predictions. This potential trade fits right into that narrative, giving fans something exciting to talk about, something to rally around. Whether or not it materializes, the fact that the rumors are circulating shows how serious Washington is about retooling and competing at the highest level. Fans should be ready for a roller coaster ride, because if this move happens, it could be the start of a new chapter, one filled with hope, excitement, and a whole lot of burgundy and gold pride. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news.